My name is Oli Edward Famule. I represent District Number 7, Bloc County, Chairman, Investment and Concession, and member of the Regional Finance Committee.
Good afternoon. I am Honorable Nathaniel N. Bowie Sr., representing the people of Franklin County District 1, and on member of the Ways and Means.
Morning. My name is Jeremiah Kausukan Sr. I am the representative of District 1 of the Land of the Rising Sun, Grenada County, a member on the Public Committee, Chairman, Lands, Mines, Energy, Natural Resources, and Environment.
Good morning. My name is Anthony F. Willens. I represent the people of Leeward Sullivan District, Maryland County. I'm the chair of Banking and Finance, member of the BAC Public Accounting.
Good morning. My name is Yan G. Fubo. I represent Lima County Electoral District number 2. I'm the chair on education.
I'm Steve Tikwa. I represent the people of Electoral District 2, Riverside County. I'm a member of this committee.
Good morning. I'm John Papa Obida Valley, District 1, Bloc County, and chair on public utility.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Judy Patamabuya. I represent the people of District Number 2, Bloc County. I chair the Committee on Health and a member of the Ways and Means Committee.
Thank you, honorable ladies and gentlemen. We'll now move to the Ministry of Finance to introduce the team, and we'll go further on to the ministers from the different ministries and the agencies and the TSO.
Good morning, honorable members of the legislature in general and members of the Ways and Finance Committee. And good morning to all colleagues from the executive. I am Anthony Myers, the Deputy Minister of Fiscal Affairs and currently acting Minister of the Ministry of Finance and Development.
Good morning. I'm Tanya Brunson. I'm the Deputy Minister of Budget and Development Planning and
Good morning. My name is Bill McGill Jones. I'm the Deputy Minister of Administration, Ministry of Finance and Development.
Good morning, honorables and fellow from the executive, LT, Network Control and Accounting, General Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Finance.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Henry Diza Youngquid, Assistant Minister for Economic Policy.
Morning,
Honorable Representative Carol Manuova, Assistant Minister of Budget.
Good morning. I'm Paul Tilame, Assistant Minister for Administration, Ministry of Finance.
Good morning, Honorable Williams, Assistant Minister for External Resources and Debt Management. Thank you. Good morning. I'm Stuart Gray, Deputy Minister for.
Good morning, Chairman and the Honorable Committee. My name is Gabriel Sally, Deputy Minister for Administration, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And Acting Minister of Foreign Affairs.
I am Eva Nku, Assistant Minister for Administration at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Good morning, Honorable. I'm Mr. James S.P., Comptroller, Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Theodosia White, Deputy Comptroller.
Good morning, Honorable Chairman, distinguished honorable members of the House, and colleagues of other sectors. My name is Wilmot P. I'm from the Ministry of Mines and Energy Minister.
Good morning, honorables and other members of the committee. My name is Eudora Blake Pritchard. I work as the Deputy Minister for Administration, Ministry of Mines and Energy.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Dian Louisa, Senior Economist and Budget Officer, Ministry of Mines and Energy.
Good morning, Honorable. My name is Paul Passon. I'm the Assistant Minister for Administration of Mines and Energy.
Good morning. Minister Media, Deputy Director of Constitution and Control, Ministry of Finance and Development. Good morning. My name is Mr.
Please be audible, didn't hear you.
I get you.
Yeah,
Good morning, Honorable House. My name is Wency Messina Williams, Assistant Chief Accountant, Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Good morning, all. I'm Vivian Williams, Senior Border Officer.
Good morning. My name is Dale Johnson, Senior Financial Analyst, Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Good morning. My name is Burgess Nina, Minister of Finance.
Good morning. Thompson Collins, Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Public Investment Unit, Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. Good morning. UPS Washington Jr., Senior Compliance Officer, Ministry of Finance and Development Planning.
Good morning.
I'm Prince V. Cassell, Senior PIU, Public Investment Unit, Ministry of Finance and Development Planning.
Do we have anybody from the civil society? Okay, we don't have anyone. See. So we will now begin with some opening remarks by the chairman on Ways, Means and Finance, and will give an opportunity to the Ministry of Finance to also give some opening remarks. And thereafter, we will proceed in accordance to the remarks. Thank you. Fellow distinguished colleagues, members of the Tukupe, Ms. Richard, the House of Representatives, I'd like to recognize you in a special way. I'd like to recognize the subcommittee chairs and all chairs sitting at this table, the ministers from the Ministry of Finance and the entire team, and other ministers from the executive, the Hope Estates, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the beginning of the hearings of the expenditure component of the fiscal year 2025 draft national budget, which was submitted to the legislature consistent with the 1986 Constitution of the Republic of Liberia and the rules and procedures of the House of Representatives and of Financial Act Law of 2009. The House of Representatives welcomes you to the expenditure hearing of the 2025 national budget. The expenditure hearing provides an opportunity for various line ministries and agencies to defend their respective expenditures and allocations. The process is open to everyone and is part of the efforts to ensure transparency and accountability in the management of public funds. The 2025 fiscal year budget, the draft budget, is estimated at 851 million, which is an increase by 112 million compared to fiscal year 2024 approved budget, which had 738 million. Of the total recurring budget, compensation of employees accounts for 37.0% or 315 million, followed by the use of goods and services, which accounts 130 million or 15.27%. The expenditure was appropriated across the 11 spending sectors and government programs to support the functioning of essential services and infrastructure development in Liberia. The draft expenditure envelope is divided into two sectors, two main categories: recurring expenditure and public sector investment, which is sometimes referred to in Indonesia's as PSRP. In comparison to the 2024 fiscal year, there is a 10.4% upward adjustment to the recurring expenditure, which is from 671 million to 745 million, accounting for approximately 87.5% of the total expenditure. While spending on public sector investment plans is 106 million, accounting for 12.5% of total expenditure. And that is an increase of 8.1% as compared to 2024, which was 57.4 million. As we come here today to represent your institutions with the power of the purse, we will conduct these hearings in close consultation and collaboration with the fiscal authorities from the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning and other stakeholders of Liberia's public financial management system. We look forward to a constructive engagement and a continued interaction today. We'd like to seize this moment to caution all heads of line ministries, agencies, and public corporations to debate the budget with open-mindedness, such that the conclusion of these hearings, the budget that will be approved, should be considered a people's-centered budget to take care of human and developmental-driven activities and projects that will reflect the aspirations of our people in consonance with the government of Liberia's arrest agenda for inclusive development. Let me extend my appreciation to all of you for being here. I would like to say we are taking a step in order to achieve the signing of this budget into law before the end of 2024. Therefore, the House of Representatives would like to inform you that we are to expedite the expenditure hearing by this committee in collaboration with the PAC committee, and we have the following proposals. That is how we are going to be working here today. The House Committee on Ways, Means, and Finance like to urge all relevant ministries and agencies to comply with this adjustment that we are going to use for our today's sitting to ensure a smooth and efficient expenditure hearing process today. Thus, The expenditure hearing will be executed in a strategic way to save time issues as follows. We will focus on agriculture, and in that area, we are going to focus on the value chain program. We are going to look at roads and infrastructure. We'll look a little bit at education, health, basic services, salaries to improve public sector remunerations. We're going to look at that, and we'll take other development priorities into consideration. In so doing, we'd like to inform the public of a renewed and a robust oversight into the execution of the 2025 budget and the town accounts. One, to re-emphasize that we will put in place further fiscal measures that will grant viewing and garnishing rights to the LRA to enhance revenue collection. We will also conduct from time to time periodic and quarterly performance reports of all spending agencies. I'd like to say welcome here again, and let me take this time to appreciate the members of the Committee on Ways, Means and Finance, the PAC, and in a special way, I'd like to recognize the efforts of the Legislative Budget Office and all of you here, the ministers, the agencies, representatives, all here present. We are hoping that beginning now, the budget process will be enhanced, and we hope to achieve our objectives by the end of the day. All of you here present have an opportunity to explain the question, but we will proceed as follows. We are going to divide hereafter the remarks this body, this committee, into subcommittees so that we will be able to cover all of the entities that are invited here today. Having said that, I'd like to inform the public that the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, the LRA, the NRR, and the Ministry of Agriculture will remain right here in this joint chamber, and I will lead the hearings here. Those of my colleagues that will remain with me here will include Honorable Johnson S. N. Williams Sr., Honorable Fode Pamela, Fode E. Pamela, Honorable Steve Tikwa, Honorable Clarence G. Gar will lead the team that will be hearing on the Ministry of Education, the CSA, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And those hearings will take place in the first floor conference room. Those colleagues or honorable members that will be with Honorable Clarence Gar and Honorable Nyang Plomo. Honorable Donald Glikia will lead the groups that will be looking at the Ministry of Agriculture, the Liberia Immigration Service, Road Fund, and Judiciary. They will be seated in the conference room. Those members that will assist Honorable Glikia include Honorable Jeremiah G. Sokan, Honorable Mohammed Dosi, Honorable Anthony Williams, and Honorable Austin Taylor. The Ministry of Public Works, the Ministry of Mines, the Ministry of Labor and Lace, and NEC will be led by Honorable Michael Thomas with the following colleagues: Honorable Ivor Jones, Honorable Marie Johnson, Honorable Mana Bishop Johnson. It's a Johnson community. They will all be seated in Honorable Thomas's office. There's a space there, and there they will conduct the hearings. The Ministry of Health, the Civil Service, the Ministry of Transport, and the GAC will be led by our members here. You are welcome to join any of the subcommittees, honorables, to enhance this hearing. And so after the brief remarks, again, we'll break up into subcommittees. The press, you are welcome to go to any of the hearings so that you cover the story. I'd like to say thank you and welcome to the 2025 expenditure hearing. Thank you. The venue for the last group, yes. Yeah, okay, there's a room right here. It used to be a cafeteria, just right here. As soon as you leave this room, you ascend the stairs right here at this exit. The room is right there. That is where we'll be sitting. The room is already prepared. Thank you. We will now call on the Minister of Finance, Deputy Minister. You're welcome.
Honorable Chairman and members of the Joint Ways, Means, Finance, and Public Accounts Committees, on behalf of the President of Liberia and in the name of the Minister of Finance, I would like to say thank you for this opportunity for the Ministry of Finance to present to the people of Liberia through your auspices the expenditure projections for fiscal year 2025. My colleagues are going to make two presentations here for the national level summary. The Deputy Minister for Budget and Development Planning and Health Assistance will make presentation on the overall expenditure forecast and the program and projects that have been planned in the public sector investment program. And my colleague, the Controller Accountant General, will make presentation on what we call the national claims. National claims are government operating expenditure that are not linked to specific institutions, but they are expended on behalf of the general government. So in that vein, I would like to say that the process of developing the budget was based on a number of considerations. We took into account the earlier discussions right after the transition, when it took us almost 4 months to have a budget. That impacted the ability of ministries and agencies and commissions and other branches such as the legislature and the judiciary to meaningfully implement planned activities. That is why as early as June, we began the preparation of the national budget through consultations both on the revenue end and the spending entities. Not only that, for the first time in a long while, we'll have a budget that is coming online at the same time as a national development plan. That is why in this budget, as the chairman just read, you see a significant increment in the share of PSRP to the budget. about 12%. Of the 105 or 106 million rural plans in the arrest agenda for inclusive development. This speaks to our commitment to ensure that the budget process is driven by development priorities. At the same time, we carry on extensive policy-level consultations, including with members of the legislature on key committees. For example, in the development of the national plan, we ensured that consultations were held with members of the SARS, and at the county level, the county development agenda involved the participation of legislators in their respective constituencies, whether at the district or county level. So in short, in the interest of time, we can say this, that this budget that we are about to discuss is one of the most comprehensive. As the budgeting principle requires, the budget should capture as much priorities as possible on the expenditure side, and it should cover as much revenue as is feasible and analytically possible on the revenue side. So without much ado, I would like to at this time seek the indulgence of the committee to pass the microphone to my colleague, who will do the presentation on the revenue aggregates and plan programs and projects and the national plan. RODM.
What was there before? And people can bring that to yeah, what happened was really going to go from all you do, you still have to cost something.
Wherever you join us from, we'd like to say welcome. This is ELBC Radio 99.9 FM, and we are also broadcasting live on our online platform, LNTV Liberia Live. So we'll just take a very short break to be right back to you. So stick and stay with us as we take a very short break.